gate upright. Anyhow, one day I could not get into my apartment, and the baby gate had fallen all the way down. Now I understand that baby gates, including this one, can be manipulated and adjusted so that it lengthens widthwise, but there's nothing physical that would lengthen it height-wise. Height-wise, it was too tall to fall down. It would lean against the front door. Yet, when I came home, the baby gate literally blocked the entryway because it had fallen all the way down. So yeah, you know, you can give me other explanations. In my heart, I know that my foyer changed. I've had other things. I've had new exit ramps appear that were longer, so I missed it because it was made longer, seemingly overnight. I've had roads that were newly paved, and there's no way you could pave the whole road, both sides, 2 lanes each side, within a week. I mean, it was just, with me not even witnessing any of that. There's a whole Kia dealership that just popped up. You have to, like, mow down all the trees. I literally got that scared in my gut feeling when I saw it, because there's no way that could just appear. Just like at the end of that exit ramp, a whole office building was not finished being built, but all the floors were already put upright with some more stuff that was, you know, partially constructed. But gas stations, a new gas station appeared, and I thought, what about the old gas station? Well, the old gas station that was, you know, like 2 buildings down was knocked down. The rubble was still there, so, but that new gas station was built overnight from my point of view. So, you know, I've had a whole neighborhood in its road superimposed on one that I was on, and so I got to see both simultaneously. I think that is related to me being able to see dead people at the same time while still being here on what we call Earth. For some reason I could see both those roads. So that's, you know, the physical stage is changing for me. The physical body costumes, my youngest's eye color changed. At the time, I was too busy mourning that the eye doctor corrected and updated her chart. She's not brown eyes. You know, it was a new doctor, so no, she had seen her once before, but, you know, maybe previous doctor, maybe originally the brown was transferred from previous files. All I know is that my brown-eyed girl, that was the song that I sang for her. So, you know, until I found out about Hitler's eye color changing, and then my eye color's changed. It's no longer as dark as my pupils. Now it's a lighter brown. I don't know, I'll have to ask a doctor. Maybe she'll say it's hazel as well. But whatever, it's no longer, you know, dark chocolate brown. I've got sweat in my eyes now. So, you know, the human costume changes. Now, I'm no longer on 2.5 pages of medicine, so did I physically change myself, or did I physically shift myself to a different reality? This me here is no longer insulin dependent, no longer has these ailments. You know, so I did not recognize, someone forwarded a picture from Facebook. You know how they do the timeline thing? I'm not on Facebook, but they sent me a screenshot of it, and I did not know who that woman was with my 2 children. Turns out that that was me, in a larger body than what I had experienced. So I pulled a Marilyn Monroe. I guess, I don't know. I don't know how all this works. All I know is that it is affecting me personally. So even the the history, my family history has changed. For my baby sister's whole life, she's been called Misha. For my whole life, my baby sister was called Mish, not just by me, but my whole family. So, but my family now claims I was the only one who called her Mish. I have a specific memory of that back in Spain, so I was a kid, where I thought, why is probably my mom, but I'll just say parents, why are they writing Mish as M-I-C-H? I get it, Michelle is, M-I-C-H, but I was thinking it should be S-H. But, if supposedly they've been calling her Misha this whole time, that just sounds very Russian to me. And yes, we had Russian friends, so that's why I could go there. Yes, my dad was with NASA, and later I found out he's with CIA. And yes, these Russian friends, there's some interesting, wait, now the weirdness is even weirder. But, oh my gosh, my dog is tired of walking. So I've been in communities that where Mandela effect people are gathered, where they gather, but I also have seen through that where some, if not a lot of them, intentionally gather to then, if you have enough gathered, then boom, do a low vibe explosion so that it does a ripple effect to everyone there. I believe that the Mandela effect is related to my vision. So what better way to not be for, okay, so my vision, 2015 and again 2017 solar eclipse. 2015, I had a nervous breakdown because of it and other things going on, but basically because of that. And how the heck was I supposed to, save humanity with what was given to me? Oh, the answer was there. Love. Help everyone raise their love vibration. Because if you're on a high-vibed world, you'll be okay. Well, guess what? I didn't understand it. I thought it was too simple hippie-ish. I did not yet know about there being, quote, multiple worlds. But, so maybe the lion lamb world did experience the fate that I was shown. Sorry, I'm out of shape and I'm doing a 45-degree angle hill. Or as a good friend of mine says, rountin'. And my dog has quit. Oh my gosh. Normally we go walking later, but I just was so emotional with my ME thing. All the different changes, Of course the VW never had a line in between, because I would have understood that it was a V and a W. We had a Beetle and a camper, both VW, and it took me years to figure out that was a V and a W. I just thought it was an intricate design. And then I thought, oh my gosh, how creative. If I look at old antique VWs now, they all have a frickin' line in between. So, coincidentally, there's many of us who remember it not having a line, so we're all misremembering it correctly. I'm so angry. I don't know why I'm angry today. I think it's because with 2 years, I've come so far, but there's so much more to do. So speaking of those groups where we who wanted a community, because this is mind-blowing, and of course we want friends and friendship and connection, but they oust the free thinkers within those communities. There's some that do not do that. but I can't vibe with them either because they're all about, you know, title snatching of whatever's trending, what's the current drama and trauma. And, you know, if the vision that came to me is true, to save humanity, is to raise the vibes of the people on the world you're in, which now I understand that because I experience different worlds. Why would I want to be gathered with a group of MEers who turn on each other and pick on each other and bully each other? Why would I be part of an MEer group who's about sensationalism? Come on, baby, I'm hot too, we gotta go. So, you know, I feel alone as ever. I did have a ME mate for these years, and that was amazing because every time there was a change, we could go, oh, look at this change, oh, look at this change. The thing is, the Mandela effect is just a tip of one of many icebergs. There's so much more going on that I enjoy my changes. I enjoy Birth Earth souvenirs. It's just my focus is on what else I'm able to see. And the sampler tray of woo-woo stuff I experienced the past 25 years, you know, they've come back, or they are coming back. Some days I wish they would come back more fully, and other days it's like, oh, too much, TMI. But, you know, with telepathy, you'd think you would want to be a fly on the wall. It's disheartening finding out what's really going on at times. Anyhow, at 2 years into this, I have my group of friends who go down the spiritual path. I have an ME mate who we can point to, hey, look at this change. But basically, I'm alone. And I think that the Mandela effect is just an awareness that to help us understand that we are eternal beings expressing ourselves however we want to. But if someone hijacks our script or hijacks our intention, like a carrot at the end of a, you know, donkey's visual, well, then the donkey keeps following the carrot. And what is that called? Black Mirror. There was a storyline that a friend just told me today where he had to make a decision, choose between the girl that he had a crush on, who was having a hard time to survive in the current world. And it was hard for him too. It's just he was sort of able to do it, at least stay in neutral. She had fallen way behind. And but then he was given the option to save her or get a cushy life. Well, geez, did that speak to me. There are people who choose cushy lives, not caring about the others. And that's the whole thing, is I care about the others. I do want all these, whether they're NPCs or not, you know, they're real in one of these worlds. And maybe they cannot vibe at my level because they're so downtrodden. I've had people who lifted me up, and so I just think maybe we're spread around to lift people up so that they can join higher vibed realities, which goes along with saving humanity. And you know, when they talk about saving souls and that this is a spiritual warfare, I think it's just literally, where do you move the chess pieces? And each one of us has all these pieces, parts in us. Where do we want our top dog's consciousness to ultimately be? A higher vibed one. So Yeah, I would like a 3D party in my, oh my gosh, someone parked in front. I don't recognize that car, but, you know, we want, I would like a partner to go through life with. I appreciate my furry partners. I just would also like a actual partner, and that said, I'm willing to be here alone, because ultimately we're alone anyhow, even though alone, you take away the I, capital letter I, and then we're all one, or you add, now you add the capital letter I. Once I make myself fully whole, I add capital letter I, alone turns into all one. Anyhow, I'm rambling, and my housemate is home, so happy anniversary to me, and happy every here now to you all. Love you.